dynamo together, which uses water and fuel, and I probably have to manually pump it with water until I get something better. But it'd be good. We continue on down this ever-expanding path of quests. It's been going pretty quick so far. I'm not worried about this. We'll get to that. We'll get to storing power once we have power. From memory, let's go. I need an iron furnace first. We got furnace, iron furnace. These there. Position coil, gears, steam dynamo. We have power. And a lot of pennies. With this done, open up. Oh man, we exploring places. We already have access to the jetpack. I don't believe you. But okay. You can't feed this. You can feed the steam dynamo with water by hand, but you'll get sick of that soon enough. I'm already sick of it. I haven't even done it yet, and I'm already tired of feeding it by hand. An infinite water source will take care of that for you. Simple enough. Definitely gonna make one of those. And then we have conductive iron energy conduits, fuel catalyzers, and a leadstone jetpack, which takes steam dynamos. I figured as much. I figured it took steam dynamos. That's gonna be a pain, but jetpack. Right, so this is. I actually think the next thing to look at is, first of all, infinite water. Gonna do this, but that I don't really care about doing that on camera. Fuel catalyzers. This is an augment that will work in all dynamos. It increases the efficiency of the fuel being used inside the dynamo, increasing the power generated. If the rate of power generation remains the same, it just lasts longer. While fuel catalyzers decrease the amount you'll need to go mining for coal, they will boost your production of electricity per second. Nice. Handy. The most basic tier of conduits. Binders, bender. Okay. Simple enough. And then we need LV power storage. Although there are several types of batteries you can make, lithium batteries are the best option by far, with the largest storage capacity and no downsides. Cadmium is second best, and sodium is third. Lithium is possible to find inside of tungsten veins. Not found those veins, however they're very rare. Consider buying some lithium from the coin store if you can't. Any. In the bottom left corner-ish. Probably will. And then I'll keep a thing so I can scan for it later. Cadmium is so tough to get at this point, it's not even worth considering. However, sodium is plentiful enough. You can get it by smelting salt or rock salt, among other options. Just know that sodium batteries can only hold half the power of lithium batteries. Let's make small battery hull. Battery hull. Tin. It explained these batteries and is like, yeah, just mix some tin and some red alloy cable. That's all you gotta do. All right. Overcomplicated explanation. I'm gonna lock these. This is the hammer station. Literally just that. I think we have to make 4 of them though. We have to make 4 of them. 4 tin each. I do 6 tin. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tin plate. Those. Oh no. Now it's enough. That. Do that. Boom. Quest. Low voltage power storage. I don't know how you use this store power, but okay. Nick didn't exactly explain that, but I guess these can hold power. It's not like a block that holds power, which I figured was what we were doing. Battery buffers. That's probably what we want. Okay. Let me kind of get situated here because my inventory is a little junky. And I don't know what I'm going to do next, honestly. So I'll be through these quests. Probably do some of the simple ones. I'll be right back. Furnace is going to be nice. I just had to make 3. Cool. Alright, so I did go to the overworld. Got some clay. Apparently I didn't have any clay before this. And we got that. So let's look at this. Low CEF and battery buffer. With all the many components in place, it's time to merge them together into a single circuit. Go ahead and craft a circuit. These are the same description. Okay, so it does go further. This one stops there. Okay, so the next section. Let's read. With your first circuit in hand, you now want to build a CEF. The CEF is a device. I don't know what it converts. I don't know. Is a device that converts RF power into EU power, which is what GregTech machines need. The EFs come in two sizes, X4 and X16. Each slot can hold a single LV battery. Never hook up a cable with a thickness less than the size of a CEF's number of slots. You must have a X4 cable for X4 slot. I'll never hook up a cable with thickness less. Okay. And an X16 cable for a X16 slot battery buffer. Cable skinnier than the number of slots will cause the cable to burn up and be destroy. RF converts into EU at a 4-to-1 ratio. 100 RF becomes 25 EU. Yay. And vice versa. If you ever switch over to being permanently powered by EU, a device called the CEU, not CEF, CEU, can switch power from EU to RF. Okay, so it's a power converter. And I guess it makes sense. The first power machine we made does generate RF. I don't know how much. Probably not a lot. Do we have... Yeah, here we go. Charcoal produces 16,000 RF at some rate. Not giving us a rate. I don't want to place it down because I might accidentally break it. But we do need to craft the CEF. It takes another primitive circuit. I'm definitely going to want to set up some things for that. Some of the iron energy conduits, conductive iron wire, and a low voltage machine hull. What is this? This is wrought iron plates, tin cables, and a low voltage machine casing, which is wrought iron in a circle. That's a lot of wrought iron. I'm probably going to run out of iron pretty soon. Like, keep that one there. Throw some more iron into here. They're smelting up. I think I'm like out of raw iron. I just mined this. Not much, but it's a little bit more. Yeah, I got like 33 iron. It's not a lot. I got some more iron here too. Yeah, I definitely want to go get some more iron at some point. That would be later though. But in the meantime, I will show you some loot I got. While I was out wandering the overworld looking for a clay, I also got some gravel. And also I was picking up spider webs so I can try to make a bed. Actually I can make a bed now. I've been essentially waiting out nights here. Coming to this world and chilling until it becomes day, so I don't have to worry about the mobs. It's safe here. As long as I don't mess up my lighting. It's perfectly safe here. Got a bed. Oh. Place on solid. Placing the bed is the hardest part. Do I have any slabs anywhere? No. Okay. They're placed on this. Boom. Also gives me a way to get over the furnaces from this side. I can sleep through the night. Yay! It's been 5 days. I can finally sleep. All right. Let's see what I can get done. I definitely need a bit more raw iron. Make about 24 of that. And I need one of them to help me make some plates. 8 wrought iron plates becomes a box. I think a wrench does go in the middle. Grab this wrench over here. This has become my miscellaneous. It really should become something better than that. Tin cables and some more iron plates. I actually have 10 in my inventory. What am I doing? I do need some tin cables though, so let's grab some tin. Then 2 tin cables. I think they were just X1s. X1 tin cables. I think they are covered too. Yeah, they are covered. Make some tin plates. Over to here. I do not have tin cables in here, surprisingly. Make some tin cables. There you go. Cover it with some rubber if I have any rubber sheets left. I don't. Okay. I got a bunch of rubber sheets. There you go. Almost there. This, that. Got the machine casing. Low voltage machine hull. Alright. That's one piece. I need a few more conductive iron conduits. Should have the stuff for. Cool. There's that. Oh no, I want that page. Get that page back. I need a chest. And then 4x conductive iron wire. I think that's just 4 wire, but I need 2 of them. I think I can only double it though. That is 4x wire. Can I leave these in here? I think I can. Right now we're looking like this. I do need another one of those. Oh, that's so cool. Follows me. I never noticed that before. Oh, it's always upright. Last thing we need is, actually, I haven't used this yet, so we just need this primitive circuit and a chest. For some reason I thought I already used the primitive circuit we made. Actually, I've used all the chests I made. A bunch more chests. I'm running out of storage, if you couldn't tell. Do this. Make some more chests. I like the simple recipe there. I have to do this by hand. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. These two. And that. Boom. CEFLV converts FE to GTEU. Something like that. Okay, one more part. We need 4x conductive iron cables. We need some conductive iron. How much conductive iron we need? 4 cables. 4 4x cables is 16. Means I need 32 conductive iron. Just 32 iron. I have 29 iron. Dang, I'm so close. Any of this iron. Yeah, I have 5 iron right here. Oop. 4 more. 1 more than I need. Ah, it works out perfectly in the end. I'm gonna need another pestle and mortar. Iron dust. Leave one, throw this in there. Do another pestle and mortar. Using wrought iron. So close. There. There. I do have the recipe in there. I do really like this furnace. It's just fast enough. Can always be faster, but it's fast enough for my needs right now. So these, and back to making this. These combined with redstone make some of this conductive iron dust. I will fast forward this one. Cool. Now I throw this in here. Iron plates. Throw it in here. Iron wire. That is really nice. I haven't been sold on those yet, but I'm starting to realize how nice they are. If you know where all your recipes are, they can be pretty convenient. That should. Oh no, I need to put the rubber on. Is it just regular straight rubber? No, it's never that easy. How do I make cables? Oh, do I have to make it at the 1x level? Okay. This. Yeah, I still need to make it at the 1x level. Okay. Not that easy. You can't say I'm only using 4. You gotta make all 16 of them and then start upgrading them. We got the cables. Low voltage battery, low voltage CEF and battery buffer. That unlocks a few more things here. Putting it all together. That sounds important. So you can have all the parts to power your machines. Now to put it together, your steam dynamo needs burnable fuel like coal and water. They will output RF power through the excitation coil, the ribbon at the top. The orientation of the steam downer can be adjusted with a crescent hammer if need be. Although energy conduits can be used to transfer that RF power, it can also just simply be outputted directly into the next step, the CEF. Making the CEF touch the excitation coil. The CEF will transform the power to EU. It needs to be fed RF power to output its EU power through the red dot. The orientation can be adjusted using a wrench. Then attach your conductive iron cables to the red dot. Now you need to do some GregTech machines to hook up to the cables. Make whatever you want, but it's recommended that you get these first. The wire mill will make crafting wires easier. The compressor will make plates from 1 ingot instead of 2. Just read the thing. Read the instructions. It's going to tell you 2 things: ore doubling and low voltage motors. Spend your coins. I do like spending coins on all the wrenches you need forever. So that was a quick description of the stuff we have to do to get this all set up. I'm going to kind of just lay it out right here. The best way I can, which I think is going to be something like this. Oh, that did not turn. I ended up making the wrenches anyway. But for right now, let's more support here. So this, I don't want like things I destroyed to fall off the edge. This CEF. I don't know what these dots mean, but I think this side will connect up to this. Nope. I can break. If I break this, I'm not gonna get it back. I know GregTech. If I break that, it ain't coming back. It's gone for good. Need more conductive iron. These are actually hard to get. I can make no more conductive iron. That's all I have. Just those 2. I can break this one though. That's fine. I know that re-breaks. Okay. Then let me spend a quick moment to get this set up. One more quest we're going to do here, the pressurized fluid conduits. They seem pretty easy. It's just some glass and some binders. Much better for moving fluids than you'd get in Continuum, where it takes like conveyor belts and all this stuff. Where is the infinite water source? We're going to put this here. Put this on top. Put that. I think we can right click this and don't insert, always extract. We got water. Very slowly, but we got water. Maybe it's enough. Who knows? Let's try dropping in a piece of charcoal real quick. This can't hold battery cells, so I'm going to grab. It does have a small internal buffer. I think. Maybe not. DW battery hole. Oh, I probably have to put the dust in, don't I? Make the actual batteries. These are just the holes for it. Gotcha. I don't think I have cadmium or anything like that. Let's just see if it works. See if it makes some power. See if the water can keep up, actually. We're generating 35 RF per tick. I think it's going down because it has internal buffer. I don't know. But the water can keep up. That's excuse me. That's no problem. I could generate about 40 RF per tick, which converts down to like 8. Really, really bad. And it inputs through the red side, and I think outputs anywhere. Gotta use these X4 cables, which did not connect. Wonderful. How do you make them work then? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. In the meantime, I'll claim these 5 pennies. And if you have Eagle Vision here, notice the early game tab is open. Oh, go to the early game tab. I know we still have more stuff here. Oop. Oh, there's early game. We're gonna have to get to that next episode because we're out of time here. There's a lot of quests and stuff, but we're already starting to get into tech, and soon we'll probably get a macerator and a wire, I think a wire maker thing. Something along those lines. Right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Wait, no, we can't end it like that. I recorded too much to put in one episode, so I had to split it in two. That puts this episode only at 20 minutes. So, a little bit more. We actually have some quests. This is literally just a checkbox quest. In most expert packs, you want to try to process as little ore as possible before you get access to ore doubling. It's a habit most of us are in. I agree. You shouldn't feel any pressure to do that in Omnifactory, though. Ore veins are massive, and mining is extremely fast with mining hammers. What's more, even once you get access to the macerator, it processes ore extremely slowly and takes a decent amount of power as well. Obvious exceptions would be rare materials like gold or anything you need to buy from the coin shop because you can't find it. Those are worth doubling naturally. But at least for now, you shouldn't feel any guilt about processing the more common ores without doubling them. Ore doubling can be safely ignored until MV or even later. But I wanna do the thing. Do I need that? Avenger coins. While there are no types of veins that are extremely rare, it's simply mathematical reality. It should almost certainly struggle to find at least one of the less common vein types. This isn't really avoidable. But at this point, you've most likely accumulated a fair number of Omni coins from quest turn-ins. Do not be hesitant to spend them on the less common ores that you're lacking. Check the uses of various ores, generally the first ore list in JI, to find the coin recipes for them. Don't be a hoarder. But I wanna hoard my coins. Look at all these pennies. I wanna hoard my pennies. I'm just gonna keep hoarding my pennies. Can't tell me otherwise. I would like a basic satchel. I think I can actually make one. Not too expensively. It takes a white wool, 2 tin, and some leather. I only have 2 string. Oh, I have 2 string in here. Never mind. We're good. And I don't know what this will actually hold, but my inventory has been lacking from the start in terms of space. So, especially when I go on mining trips, this leather satchel be nice. There's a quest. 5 more pennies. Add it to the hoard. 9 whole inventory slots. Can this be upgraded? Hardened satchel. Invar and tin. Invar is 2 iron and I can actually make that, I think. One sec. Can I actually make nickel? Pulverized nickel? Yes, I can. Okay. Do I have nickel? I think I have nickel. Nickel ore. One of these, and I had 2 iron. I already have 2 iron. Let's smelt this up real quick. And then I'll throw it in here. Along with iron dust, 2. And you should be able to get the hardened thing pretty easily here. There's just one more thing it took. I think it was some tin nuggets, which hopefully is just throwing a tin in here. It is. I wouldn't be surprised otherwise. Oops. I accidentally ate some cake. There. Hardened satchel. 2 slots. What do I do with it now? Reinforced satchel takes aluminum and electrum. While aluminum takes fancy machines. So no, that's not happening. But we got a hardened satchel. That's pretty cool. There's probably a quest somewhere for a hardened satchel, but we did it early. Now we can... How expensive is a jetpack? Just so I know. I'm a little curious. Flux capacitor basic, copper and lead, and some sulfur. I think I have do I have sulfur? I don't think I have sulfur. No, you just mine it. Interesting. The thrusters take entire steam dynamos, which themselves were not cheap at all. But we have the satchel. I think what I'm going to be doing before next episode is going mining a bit more with this extended storage bag. Specifically mining, not really much else. I will be taking a scanner module and the scanner to find specific veins I'm looking for. There might even be I can't buy diamond ore, but can I make like a silk touch book with an arcane ensorcerator, which can't even be crafted. I guess just gotta look for diamonds, probably just with the scanner you can see them if you get low levels. Otherwise, be just kind of getting all the things, specifically lots of iron and stuff. We'll see. Hopefully I'll come back with some good news. So next episode we will be going deeper down the tech trees. I'll probably be making a jetpack. I'll probably have enough stuff by then, and we will look into the early game category. I don't think I have anything completed in here. Look into the early game category. See this wonderful stuff in there. Also, I probably will make a glider. But now, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.